Hi students, good morning. Today's topic is structures and unions in C. Okay, what are structures? Structure is a collection of data of different data type. But an array is a collection of data of same data type. Okay, in an array we are using collection of data of same data type. Okay, I want to store the marks of 100 students. I am going to declare integer. I no need to give the variable 100 variable names. Instead of I can declare an array and I am going to store all those variables in the a of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that. Okay, we already discussed. Now the next thing is structures. Okay, we are going to use collection of data. Okay, I want to maintain the employee database or student database. I can use the structures. Okay, I want to store the name of the student, register number of a student, marks, average, anything I want to save. I can use structures. In an employee database, I want to store the name of the employee, payroll, ID, code numbers, okay, phone numbers, anything. Email IDs, okay, I can use anything with the help of structures, okay. How you are going to declare structures? Here is a declaration. I am going to use the keyword struct and the structure name. You can give the name by yourself. And these are all members. Here I can use the data types. Here is an example of structure. Struct is the keyword, student is the name of the structure. And here I am going to declare the variables like name, course name, age, year. So under name is a character, course name is also a character. Okay, particular student name Gokul is going to study. The course name is my programming language. And what is the age of a student and the year of enrollment of the particular course. Okay, it is. So we are going to declare like this here. Two ways are there for creating a structure. So inside the structure we are going to do the structure student name, and S is the structure variable. I want to represent name in the sense S dot name, S dot course, S dot age, S dot year. Okay, another way outside the structure I can declare structure student. Instead of declaring here I can declare student yes. Okay, S is the variable for calling. Okay, I want to access those members. Okay, right. So I am already explained the S dot. That is a dot operator. Okay, the three things we need to remember, that is the struct keyword we are going to use and the structure name. And afterwards I am going to declare the variable for structure, that is yes. And I want to access those variables with the help of dot operator. Okay, so arrays of structures. So how I am going to use the structure name? I want to use the name. So I want to declare as a array 64 names and 128 courses. Okay, here 10 students were created and each student has all members is common. Okay, here I am declaring that is my declaration part, that is my header file including part. I am going to include the header file stdio.h and con.io.h. After that void main. Inside that struct employee. Okay, that is I am going to declare simple form emp. Okay, I am using s like that. And after that we are going to declare character id. Okay, I am going to give the ID for the particular employee. Okay, the employee is myself, Karkuzhali, in the sense, for I am belonging to CSE department, right? So Karkuzhali, SKI is the ID. I am from CSE, so SKICSE. Clear? So name, I want the name as Karkuzhali. What is my designation? So I am going to mention. And what is my BP? What is BP and DA? That is our basic pay. DRLS allowance, HRS. So this is the kind of payment we are going to divide into some for getting it. We are going to add these components and get a final salary. Okay, E is my variable name. So that is the array of 10. So I am going to get what is the 10 here. 10 students are created, right? So I ask the number of employees and I am getting the number of employees. I ask the user to enter the ID. Okay, so how I am getting EI dot, that is my E is my variable name, I is my looping I dot ID. Okay, and I am going to print the enter name, scanf EI dot name, enter designation EI dot designation, basic pay EI dot BP. Okay, and also I am going to calculate the DRLS allowance, HR allowance, everything from this components. Okay, so this is the formula. For the EA dot BP, I am going to divide it by 100 and multiply 49. I am getting the DRLS allowance. For HR allowance, I am going to use 4 into basic pay divided by 100 and my MA, that is 1200, PF 12 into EI.BP by 100 and GS EI.BP plus DLS allowance plus HR allowance plus medical allowance. And then I'm going to calculate this. I'm going to divide this, and I'm going to find that final thing. I'm going to print name, designation, basic pay, and gross salary. That's my total salary. Okay. So here is an example. Sample input output. The number is 1. Okay. ID is number. And the name Makeshwaran. The designation is GM. His basic pay is 2,50,000. Okay. So what will be the result? So ID Makeshwaran, name Makeshwaran, designation, his basic pay, or what he's getting as a basic pay, which is 12,141, and gross pay and net salary. Okay, that's my output. Next, student database. It is a very important concept. Okay, so in structures we are using students. So what I am getting: name, registered number, and address, and subject 1, 2, 3 total, and average. I ask you to enter the number. What is the variable here? Yes. Okay, I'm going to use S dot name, S dot register number, S dot address. Okay, so for I equal to 0, I'm going to ask the user to enter the student detail: name, SI dot name, SI dot register number, SI dot address, and I'm going to find the subject marks, right? Total, subject 1, subject 2, subject 3, I'm going to plus and getting total, and average, SI average dot SI total by 3. Okay, so I am going to print name, register number, average. Okay, particular student getting average marks from 3 subjects. So Mageshwaran, his registered number, address, and marks 75, 75, 75. What will be the output? 75 is the average value. Okay, these are all the things I will explain later. Now unions. Okay, what is unions? Okay, here is an example. We use structures as and together. Here union is XR. So union value I am going to use like a float, I character I am going to use to the programmer to determine how to interpret the union. Member to access. I am going to access those variables. Here I am using integer, register number, float, and yes, only one member can be accessed at any time, since memory is allocated only for the member with higher memory requirements. Okay, that's my union. Clear? This is my unions and structures.